Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I got a quick little tutorial for you guys. Uh, so, if you are on Linux and you're kind of tired, of waiting for the shaders to compile. Some games, some games are better than others, but if you don't want to deal with it at all, I'm gonna show you guys how you can just start the game without worrying about loading any kind of shaders. So let's take Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, for example. That one can sometimes take a little bit to load its shaders. And another one that I personally was having issues with because, man, it was loading pretty slow, is this one, Enshrouded. So, is this one installed? No, it is. Oh, no, it's installed. It just needs to update. So we're going to go ahead and update it while we're doing this video. But yeah, some games load faster than others, like Sonic Mania, Pac-Man, stuff like that. 2D games will load pretty much instantly. But again, if you don't want to deal with that, I'm going to show you guys how to actually fix that little issue. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to where it says Steam, click on that, and then go to Settings. Then in the menu, you want to go to Downloads, and then scroll down, and then you just want to turn this off, which is enable shader pre-cache. And once you turn that off, because Linux has gotten to the point where it can load all of the shaders just as well as Windows can, so you don't really need that anymore. So yeah, come in here, turn that off, and then when you close it off, when you actually close that and go to your one of your games, we're gonna use Dragon Ball Z Kakarot as an example because Enshrouded is still updating. That's gonna take a hot minute because I haven't updated it in a while. But we're gonna use Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and then we just hit the play button. And then we just hit the play button. Like, I know I clicked it. It's thinking. Stop the update. This is still an issue even on Windows, where the game will take quite a bit of time to actually boot. So I might actually Oh, never mind. Right when I was about to click the stop button, it started. So yeah, the game loads. Put it instantly. I know it's, with this one, it still took a little bit, but um, it's still loaded without popping up the whole loading shaders thing. So we're gonna close this, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you have that setting turned on real quick. So we're gonna turn that back on, and we're gonna go to a different game that loads a bit faster. It might do it with this one, and it might not. Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, okay, here we go. So that little window will pop up, and depending on the game, it will take a massive amount of time before it loads everything. So something like Enshrouded, you definitely want to turn that off, because yeah. And so now, if I go back in here, we're going to use the same game since it loaded so quickly. Go back in here, turn it off, and then click on it again, and it might load even faster. Keyword on might. And see, little shaded thing didn't even pop up this time. So yeah, there you go. Hell, to be honest, I kind of wish I knew about that setting sooner. And then if we go into a game, it should load relatively quickly. Come on. If it's raining on my save, then yeah, that might be why it takes longer. And yep, it is raining. So yeah. But yeah, frame rate still pretty smooth. I wish I knew how to do the whole overlay thing for the frame rate, but I don't know how to do that. Especially on Linux. I have a slight idea of how to do it on Windows, but on Windows, not so much. But the game still plays as expected. In fact, if I was to lower the resolution and the graphics a little bit, it probably would be even smoother. Because this game, despite its art style, actually uses some pretty nice effects. Like, it looks like it's got a little bit of ray tracing going on. What is that word for the lights? I can't remember what the heck it's called, but it's some kind of setting that Fortnite has that it looks like it's using too, because this one I think is made in Unreal, or is it Unity that it uses? You know what? Now I'm actually kind of curious. We're gonna go look at its file structure really quick. Manage, browse local files, and looks like it might. What the heck? Sound like an accident was gonna happen outside. Looks like it might be using Unreal. Let's see. We're gonna boot it up one more time just so we can find out. Cause I never actually paid attention to the splash screens. Normally I do, but this time I didn't. So we're gonna see. Unreal. So it's Unreal. It was cut off because of the magnifier, but it's Unreal. So yeah, they got some pretty nifty tech at their disposal, and I don't blame them for using Unreal, because Unreal is the better engine anyway. Especially since Unity is doing a bullcrap, but yeah. But anyway, that is what I wanted to show you guys, especially if you are getting frustrated having to wait long periods of time before you play your games, because if you have it where it's loading the shaders every single time, then yeah, it's going to take even longer for you to play your game. Something else I wanted to take a quick look at before I end this video is if we can make it where big picture mode doesn't lag. See, initially it loads pretty smooth, but if you notice, it is very, very laggy. Like, yeah, look at that. So, whoops. We're gonna go into settings, system, because I actually seen this on in one video. You could probably change. What it's using to render. Nope, does not look like you can actually change it. At least on this one you can't. Cause this is something else that I have an issue with. Is big picture mode. I want to use big picture mode, but because of the issues that NVIDIA has, I can't do that. So yeah, big picture mode would be extremely laggy. It's still somewhat usable, kinda, but yeah, that's another issue. So if you like to use big picture mode, and you have a NVIDIA graphics card, chances are you're not going to be able to use it because it's going to be way too laggy. So yeah, but anyway, hope you found this useful. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.